The Breakfast Trap: How Martha Discovered Her Morning Meal Was Making Her Weaker. Every morning for the past 10 years, 68-year-old Martha Reynolds followed the same routine. She'd pour herself a bowl of cereal, usually something light like cornflakes or bran, add skim milk, and enjoy it with a slice of toast and a glass of orange juice. It felt healthy, low in fat, and easy on her stomach. But something didn't feel right anymore. Despite walking every day and staying active, Martha noticed she was getting weaker. Her arms struggled with grocery bags. Her legs felt stiff when climbing stairs. Even lifting her favorite garden tools became a chore. At her annual physical, her doctor gently brought up the term sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and asked about her diet. "Well, I eat light in the morning," Martha said. "Cereal, juice, toast, the usual." The doctor shook his head. "That breakfast may be common, but it's one of the worst for muscle health, especially for seniors." He explained that Martha was starting her day with mostly carbohydrates and sugar, but little to no protein. Without protein, her body didn't have the building blocks it needed to maintain or rebuild muscle. Worse, the blood sugar spike from refined carbs was causing inflammation, which could accelerate muscle loss and fatigue. Martha was shocked. "But I thought cereal was healthy." "It depends," the doctor said. "For older adults, a protein-rich breakfast is far more important. Your body needs protein first thing in the morning to stop overnight muscle breakdown and trigger muscle repair." He recommended switching to a breakfast packed with at least 20 to 30 grams of protein. That could mean scrambled eggs with spinach, Greek yogurt with nuts and berries, or even a protein shake with almond milk and banana. Determined to turn things around, Martha made the switch. Instead of her usual cereal and toast, she now had a veggie omelet with cheese or Greek yogurt topped with seeds and fruit. It took some getting used to, but within weeks, the difference was clear. She felt more energized. Her legs didn't ache as much. Carrying groceries wasn't a problem anymore. At her next checkup, she had gained 2 pounds of lean muscle and improved her balance. "I didn't know food could make such a difference," she told her doctor. He smiled. "It's not just about eating less fat or sugar. It's about eating smarter, especially as you age." Now, Martha shares her story with friends at her local senior center. Many were still eating toast and jam or sugary cereal every morning, unaware of the long-term damage. "Your breakfast might feel light," she tells them, "but if it's light on protein, it's heavy on harm." Her message is simple but powerful. The wrong breakfast can quietly weaken your body one day at a time. But the right one? It can restore strength, energy, and confidence, starting with your very next bite. Would you like this turned into a short, 2-sentence voiceover script? Absolutely. Here's an additional 500-word paragraph that continues Martha's story, expands on the science behind her transformation, and emphasizes practical tips other seniors can follow. As Martha settled into her new breakfast routine, she started noticing improvements not just physically, but mentally as well. Her concentration sharpened, her morning fog lifted, and her mood improved. Curious about why this was happening, she began researching more about how protein affects aging. She discovered that after the age of 50, the body's ability to use protein efficiently declines. That meant seniors like her actually needed more high-quality protein, not less, to maintain muscle, balance blood sugar, and stay active. The more she read, the more empowered she felt. She learned that the so-called heart-healthy breakfasts she'd grown up believing in, low-fat, high carb, minimal protein, were outdated and often harmful for older adults. I thought I was doing the right thing, she told her daughter one day. Turns out I was starving my muscles every morning. The realization wasn't just sobering, it was motivating. She made it her mission to help others break free from the breakfast trap. Martha began sharing recipes with her friends at church: cottage cheese parfaits, overnight oats with chia seeds and protein powder, scrambled tofu with peppers. The options were endless once she shifted her mindset from low fat to muscle first. Some of her friends were skeptical at first. "Isn't all that protein hard on your kidneys?" one asked. But Martha had done her homework. She pointed out recent studies showing that in healthy seniors, increased protein intake not only improved muscle strength, but also did not harm kidney function. She even printed out a one-page cheat sheet on breakfast protein sources, listing the grams per serving. Eggs, 6 grams each; Greek yogurt, 20 grams per cup; protein shakes, 20 to 30 grams; cottage cheese, 14 grams per half cup, and more. Meanwhile, the small changes had a big ripple effect in her life. With more strength, she was able to resume her weekly line dancing class, something she had quietly stopped attending months before due to stiffness and fatigue. Her balance improved, reducing her risk of falls, and she noticed she wasn't grabbing for the handrail every time she climbed stairs. She even returned to volunteering at the local animal shelter, walking dogs with ease. Her doctor called her transformation remarkable, but Martha knew it wasn't magic. It was simply the result of correcting a mistake she didn't know she was making. "I want people to know the truth," she said during a community health talk. "The worst breakfast for seniors is the one that fills you up but gives your muscles nothing to work with. You can't build strength on sugar and toast. But give your body protein, give it what it's missing, and you might just feel 10 years younger." Her message resonated with many, and soon, Martha wasn't the only one skipping the cereal aisle at the grocery store. More and more of her peers were swapping bagels for boiled eggs and juice for smoothies. The breakfast revolution had begun, and it started not with a diet plan, but with one woman's discovery that what you eat in the morning can define how you move through the day and how well you age through the years. Would you like this portion adapted into a brief voiceover script?